So what do you need to do if you have a kind of an asymmetric smile, but you've never had facial paralysis? Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Akazizadeh. I'm a double board certified facial plastic surgeon and the director of the Facial Paralysis Institute. And this actually comes up quite often where people feel like when they're speaking, their smile is a little crooked, their speech is a little crooked, but they don't recall, or their parents don't recall, an episode of facial paralysis like Bell's palsy or tumors and so forth. So the number one thing we want to do is actually analyze your facial movement and your smile. That is a very, very critical component of what needs to be done. Where is the asymmetry? What is happening? Sometimes we find that individuals may have almost completely normal facial musculature with the exception of one muscle. So some people are born with a missing muscle here called the depressor labii inferioris, and this causes what we call an asymmetric crying facies or a congenital unilateral lower lip palsy. Anyways, all of it is very, very, very kind of complicated in terms of names, but essentially what happens is people have a smile that's not bad, but this lower lip can't come down. That is probably the most common cause of someone who says, oh, I have a crooked smile, but I never had facial paralysis. Some people also have just a little bit of a difference between the two sides in terms of their smile, and that could be normal and that could be okay. So at the bottom line is that you need to get evaluated. If it is this congenital unilateral lower lip palsy, we have some really, really cool and amazing opportunities to improve that and create a more symmetrical facial movement and smile. And we'd love to see you and see how all of this comes about.